Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. The message could be for you. So, feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you guys are wanting to check out any of my services, my website is linked down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you'll always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. Whoa. What else? Whoa. Okay. If you guys can follow me over on Instagram. That information is also down below. I just post more things on quantum physics, crazy things I play around with alchemically over there. So if you decide to jump over there, just know that occasionally I get scammers. If that happens, you can always check the description box down below for reference to all my social media links. And I will never DM you for personal readings, money, or donations of any kind. So if any of that pops up at all, please report and block, plain and simple. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you've supported the channel. Let's dive in. Okay. This is intense, Scorps. When do we not? Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys, you're either dealing with your father or a business owner. We've got the Emperor, okay? This is Mars energy, and Mars has been doing a lot of crazy activation type of things over this year. Very interesting. Oh, the devil fell down. That's good. The devil fell. Interesting. That felt a little symbolic, okay? There's this energy, the devil took a fall. So, there's a lot of interesting stuff. I'm literally trying to grasp what in the heck is happening here. Some of you guys, you could have a connection to a particular person. There's either a third-party energy, or you guys are kind of like in your shadow as you interact with each other. And since this is coming out, I have to kind of like jump on this side of rigidity, cold, dominant, immature, and obstruction. And yeah, let's dive into this, because yeah, we've got restoring control, release, independence, revelations, and we've got shadow self, inhibitions, materialism, selfishness, and greed. Are you ready for all this? This Queen of Cups, I'm definitely going to say, which is you, because it technically is. We have compassion, calm, comfort, virtuous, wise, and intuitive. And we have frivolous, restless, impractical, dependence, and aloof. Okay. Now I kind of get the gist of what's happening. All right, see how there's this energy coming out from you, Scorps? So there's this particular energy that like receives something from you. It could be fuel. It's something about, or like, because there's this energy that doesn't say or do anything, and they might be like controlling in some way. And this person might never like acknowledge it to you, because maybe they don't ever want you to feel like you're truly gifted, or like how truly amazing you are, or like that you are psychic or something. But you might say things or do things unknowingly that are like answers, because you channel information, and you might do or say things unknowingly, and it just like pops up to you, and you're like, oh, this person receives something from that. And they like, you could be a seer, or like I said, a psychic, or something about like your channel, your energy is very like, you're not, it's not that your ego is completely non-existent. You might have it occasionally here and there, but you're not very encompassed by it. Like, you don't become very enveloped in your ego. You can, if it ever comes up, if ever, you can stay disconnected from it, or it doesn't become absorbed in your identity. Like, you don't become like very much like, this is me, this is, you don't become egotistical. So that way that you stay disconnected, that aloofness, it makes you just this open, energetic channel. And that's why I was getting like this Emperor, if they're very cold, or they're not doing or saying anything, like, because I'm kind of almost getting like they are rigid, or they could be in their shadow self. They could be very selfish, where they're not willing to reciprocate or give you anything energetically, but something about like what you are doing is of benefit to them. So they could be gaining a lot of success, or they are doing very well in a particular arena, but since their shadow self is activated, there's something that's not going quite right. There's something that's not actually happening, and their pride is in the way. And that's because their shadow self is activated. And it feels like to me, whatever they've been progressing in or advancing in, it's become egotistical. And that has kind of obstructed them from getting to like true authentic, like a true authentic energy. Does that make sense? I didn't even get to these cards. Okay, so it kind of feels like to me that somehow that's happening here. Or you could have this energy here that's very quiet. They're not really doing or saying anything, but it could be out of control. We have stability. Oh yeah, that person, they might have some form of stability. You might not. With the Queen of Cups, like, something about you is kind of like shifting or moving or kind of fluid. And that could be that this energy has a control factor. They might realize that. They might be like holding that as a piece, possibly out of manipulation. So be cautious of that. We have supporting. Yeah, look at you on the move. You're supported, okay? I feel like if you're especially trying to detach from this energy, you're being supported by the universe to like detach from this, or to walk away, or stay disconnected, Let's see. Because if this person's in their shadow self too much, it could be that like maybe they're trying to control from a place like, I don't like it. It's selfish. Like, when that Emperor goes into their shadow, they can be absorbing and exploitative. That's why, like, if you're dealing with an Emperor builds empires. And whatever this person is sitting in that they feel like the authoritative masculine energy, it's not completely in the light, okay? Because some of their shadow self is controlling a lot of what they're doing and their behavior. Maybe it was something about you, like if this person if something happened in the interaction between the two of you and this person's shadow self was triggered, and now it's like caused a lot of patterns and behaviors to play out, like if they're giving the silent treatment or anything like that. Yeah, there's the Tower. Something unexpected is coming up here, and it could be in this person's stability. Why am I getting that? Oh, they're gonna come in. There's a Judgment right there. Wow. We have the Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups. This is like a guessing game right there. Like, kind of like a, I don't see, or I don't know. Like, the Seven of Cups kind of keeps you in an illusion. And that's, I think, the thing you want to be cautious the most about if you're dealing with an Emperor. For those of you, if this is about business, Like if you're dealing with a business owner or a boss in some way, if you're like asking for a raise and they're just kind of like giving you the runaround, or like they kind of give you something short so that you won't leave because this person really does need you, okay? They might not be acknowledging it, or their pride might be too in the way for them to truly like acknowledge how much you contributed to them in this Emperor energy. But you're very valuable, Scorps, like whatever is happening here. But some of you guys, you could even be dealing with some of your own shadow energy, like if you have daddy issues or anything like involving your father. It could be that that's playing out at this time in a really trippy way. It's not very enjoyable. Yeah, dang, that 3 of Swords is... And there's the 9 of Pentacles, getting fully independent. Wow. I just have to tell you guys too, if you are having to walk away from this Emperor energy, okay? Because, and some of you guys too, they could be connected to a toxic energy, and you might be dealing with a good Emperor, but they've got something else connected to them that's like, that entanglement is causing some of their behavior to be a bit toxic. It's like you don't really have a choice but to disconnect, because there's triangulation, that's a third party that's somehow influencing this. And that could be the truth that comes out, this Ace of Swords. I'm going to throw something random out there too. If you guys have had an issue with this Emperor energy, anything, and this could be super frustrating because I feel as though there was a judgment here made, or there was some kind of like I don't know if you passed judgment on someone, or you said something out loud, okay? It feels like to me, it's like behind closed doors, the thing that you don't see is that this has caused a lot of craziness. And if you've got a particular energy, if you've got energies that are like in this triangulation mode where there's ganging up on one another, or you feel ganged up on or scapegoated in this situation, this feels like a breakthrough. And it kind of I have been seeing this is kind of like a painful realization, or you break free from an illusion where you could have had a person here that their rigidity or their coldness kind of kept you in the dark, and it kept you almost like in this state of confusion. You were kind of back and forth in a cognitive dissonance because you didn't know how to take action, and it could have been like putting a lot of restriction on your energy, and that could have been causing a lot of tower moments, and you might not have known it. This is things that you could have not been seeing. But this 3 of Swords, while it kind of hurts, there might be a truth that comes out that's kind of a sting, but it's also going to release you. That's like the blessing here that's going to come in, is like something will come out. This is a breakthrough. This is kind of like something, if you're feeling guided, especially intuitively, because you've got this Queen of Cups to go somewhere or do something, because supporting, you might try to take action and go be supportive to this particular energy, and they might do something out of like pride or connected to this shadow self, and now you have this truth that sets you free. Wow, that's really beautiful. And there you are, finally kind of independent of the energy. Some of you guys, if this is about a boss or something, you might start your own business, become your own entrepreneur, and that could have been like what you were back and forth between, like, should I go off on my own? And now you're finally going to get the clarity about, like, if this person was using silence to try to control you, it's like, just follow your intuition. If you feel like really pulled to do something, even normally, like you're like, I need to stay away from that environment, it might be that you get this huge awakening and you finally gain the clarity that you need to just like understand how these people truly feel about you, or how manipulative they are. And that will be the biggest blessing. Okay, so let me dive into the extended. I'll see whatever else wants to come out. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link. I'll see you over there. But Scorps, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.